Hi everybody, I'm Caitlin with TheRaveTV, and today we have Pierce the Veil.
Hey.
Like
What's
to
happening?
introduce yourselves?
Yeah, I'm Jaime, and this is my good buddy,
Mike.
Hey, Mike.
Hi, Jaime.
What's up?
How do you guys like it in Milwaukee?
It's cold, but then I'm just hearing from you. It's not cold at all. It's very warm.
This is warm for us.
Yeah,
today,
so I just
unfortunately.
got back from San Diego for if I went to Thanksgiving, visit my family, and it was like 70, 76, 77. So coming back here, I'm like, it's pretty cold. It's a little cold out.
Yeah, we went out last night. Pretty nice dinner, not too far away from here.
What'd you have? Where'd you go?
I forget what it was called, but they had a list of beers. Like it was like a pamphlet full of beers they had. So I was happy.
It's great.
Awesome. This is your third time at the Rave, if I'm not mistaken?
I think so. Yeah, we've played here a while back. I think in I don't know what you guys call the middle venue.
The Rave.
The
venue.
Rave, and then the Eagles Ballroom. Oh, hey guys, how you doing? How you doing? Great.
So
but
last time we interviewed you was 2009, which was Taste of Chaos that year.
that's right. That's with Thursday and.
I was actually in the crowd for that show. It was a good
Nice.
show.
Yeah, it was fun.
In the pit.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Breaking faces.
Doing me and my framed break faces with.
Just kicking people.
But
awesome.
in your interview, you guys were writing Selfish Machines at that time.
Yep.
And you talked about kind of the album writing process and how you're going to try to look at playing live to influence your writing.
Yeah, that was the first time we actually tried doing that, and I think it just stuck. I think we found kind of like a formula of how we like to write, and that was the first time I think we actually thought of that in the studio. And then obviously with our third record, Collide, we kind of went in the same kind of mindset and stuff. So yeah, we always like to think of how the songs are going to be translated live, and because you play them for a 2 years straight, on the tour. So make them fun, make them jump.
We're the kind of band where, we'll write a song, and at the end of the recording process, that song is a completely different song. But we want it to be fun for us to play live. We want it fun for the fans to jump around. Just fun for everyone.
Just a good old time, just a good old
It's a
knee
right?
slapper.
But yeah, that's why we take forever to write a record. But new one's coming.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And is that the same mentality for the record for 2015?
Yeah, I think our entire just our band and just in general is always trying to be we want to be better than we were the year before, or we try to learn from whatever mistakes we made the year before that and stuff. We've never been just one day we're here and then the next day we're up here. It's always been kind of like a slow roll kind of thing. So yeah, I mean, we're lucky enough to play, like you said, the Rave and now the Eagles Ballroom, which is massive. I can't even talk in there because the echo is I'm hearing myself 4 minutes after I said something. It's cool, and then it's like who said, what is that?
Yeah,
so
we heard that All Time Low has sold this place out the most, and they better watch.
We're coming.
They
We're
better
coming
watch
for you.
their asses because
Well,
we're
you
coming.
were with them one of the times.
Yeah,
you sold
last
out.
time with the Spring Fever. Yeah, so. But
So that one doesn't count for them, but I think
it counts for
us,
I
yeah.
think we headlined that night. So
yeah, and then we're
just look at the numbers.
Yeah, just go ahead and check the tape, roll the tape. Where's the tape at?
Well, you guys have been playing sold-out tours for the last 3 years now. So, including tonight here. This is a sold-out show.
Yeah.
Right here.
How does that feel?
Knock
to
on wood.
Know that.
What's up, dude? You're so cool. No, it's crazy.
It's
I
all
think.
luck.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. It's pretty gnarly to think about that. We kind of try not to dwell on it too much, and we just kind of take it as any other show, whether it's a sold out show or 20 kids, when we first started out.
Yeah.
I think the energy level for us has always been the same. We always like to think the shows were sold out. When it was just my mom and 15 other people, and I'm just yeah,
the sound guy and the
just the sound guy and the
security guard
eating like a sandwich, But yeah, I think the more and more we continue to play and stuff, and we just get cool opportunities, to be touring with bands like All Time Low, and
Absolutely.
today playing with Sleeping with Sirens and stuff. Having that kind of chance to play with those bands and stuff has always been awesome for us.
Yeah, even the first time we played here, we played in the Rave room, and
with Thursday,
it was half full.
And it was still we still had a blast. And I remember getting lost. I remember coming in here because I was I always kind of creep in the venue early when the crew's setting up and stuff. Yeah, I like to look around. And normally venues are pretty laid out. It's really bright lights, and you're just here's the room you're going to be in pretty much all day. And I got lost for 15 minutes, and it's this. I wandered down to the pool room.
Yeah.
And I was I don't like it here. And I'm really bad with that kind of stuff.
He doesn't do well.
I don't do
walking by himself.
I'm not a good. Yeah.
Well,
so
I mean,
I was.
gotta give you a guided tour then. You gotta go check it out
See,
a
people
bit.
have told me that, and I've heard, and I'm just people are taking.
I love.
You guys are all about that. You know, I feel like if my life was a movie, I'd be the first guy out. Like in the first 15 minutes, you'd be like the stereotypical
guy,
dude that's just like, hey, what's that sound ever? You know,
I want to take a Ouija board to that boiler room
I'm out.
and see what happens.
I can't help you with that, but I mean,
Just me?
Can do it.
I'm with him on this one.
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
do
all
the
set.
Ouija boards.
I'm all set. I like it in here. It's like the brightest room in the whole place. I'll just chill here. I'll be like watching the show from here. It's great.
That's awesome. So presumably during the show, you'll be playing a lot off of Clyde the Skies. So what is your guys' favorite songs off of that album and why?
You want to take this?
Yeah. For me, being the drummer, I like the crazier songs for me to play. So definitely Match. Match is one of my favorite ones because that's a fast one, never stops throughout the whole song.
Yeah.
And Circle Pit kind of goes around, so I like seeing that.
Fun. Absolutely.
I think I like
seeing multiple circle pits at the
yeah.
same time, so
gets rowdy.
keep that in mind.
Yeah, I like there's a song on Collide called Stained Glass Eyes in Colorful Tears. I can't even remember the song name. We always like
Something
nickname
like that.
we always nickname them on our set list, so we never
Okay.
really call them the full title. So we just call it Stained all the time. But yeah, that song is like a very moody song, and it's got a really cool crowd part that we in the studio we kind of made because we knew like we're gonna play a song live and have the kids sing that one part. You know, like
That's
we
great.
were like expecting that and like having it, you know, being created in the studio and then actually being able to like perform it, and if that actually happens, it's kind of like, you know, yes,
You
that's
did
it was
what you
it was
know,
perfect.
that's what
Yeah,
you
it's like
intended.
yeah, it's like when
Yeah.
you're a little kid and you get like one of those like airplane kits and it takes you like all summer making it, and then when you finally see it, you're like, that's it.
That's cool.
That's awesome.
This is paradise.
This is paradise. This is it.
So, King for a Day,
Mm-hmm.
the video you guys did with
Yes.
Kellen Quinn. Can you talk about that process? And it looked like it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, that video
a
was
lot of
awesome.
videos, you know, they throw us ideas, and that never works. We always want to do what we want to do. And so that was basically Jaime and, you know, Tony and them coming up with, we just want to do a heist. Like, why not do a
I think
heist? Because
yeah, I remember
that's what we wanna do.
We just kept getting a bunch of different treatments and stuff that were like not really working for us. Yeah, they weren't really blowing our minds. We're kind of like, this is kind of like okay. And then I remember sitting with Vic and we're about to play a Warped Tour show and we were like underneath a tent and I was like, can we like rob a bank, please? Like I've always wanted to rob a bank so bad, and I'm not allowed because I feel like I would get caught immediately. I just don't have the
That's
guy.
a safe assumption.
I don't have the guys. You know, I don't have the team. I don't have the specialists. You know.
you had us, though.
So yeah, so we actually got, you know, we kind of pitched it to our director at the time, and he was like, let's go with it. You know, let's do. And it wasn't like, you know, I don't want to run. You know, we don't want to rob a bank to be selfish. We want to try to be like the Robin Hood, be like the good guy. So we made it kind of like this. Taking away from like a bad guy and giving it to everyone else. So it was fun. But I mean, I think that was one of the funnest videos we've ever done. It was like, you know, we actually got to use, fun fact, Maroon 5 used that bank as well.
That's true.
In a video. So
That's
I
really
felt really cool. I was like, we did it first, bud. Interesting.
Bragging rights on that end.
So it was fun. Had a good time.
So, you both grew up in California?
San Diego.
What did you guys listen to growing up musically?
Just
I was-
polka. Straight. Just. Just kidding.
I was a big Bone Thugs and Harmony guy.
What?
In like 7th grade.
This is
Yes.
news.
I want to see you just listening by yourself, just like.
Busy Bone was my guy. Like I wanted to rap. I wanted to rap as fast as he could, and I realized I was white, and I wasn't gonna fill his shoes.
Well, you ended up drumming
His
as
Cleveland
fast,
shoes.
so
Thank
it's
you.
fair,
There it
right?
is.
Yeah, I had to do something fast. So
Yeah.
no, and then I went on to punk rock, and I found punk rock, and I just went to a show, and I couldn't stop listening to, you know,
The camaraderie
Stuff
of
like
that,
that, so.
genre is really cool.
Yeah. I remember buying my very first CD at a Blockbuster, believe it or not, and it was a Mariah Carey CD. Yeah, well, it was actually a Boyz II Men CD with Mariah Carey like featured on it. It was this was like when Blockbuster
a
was like,
gem.
oh yeah, it was insane. My mom wouldn't let me buy the Offspring record that I wanted, so I bought that instead, and I was like, this is kind of cool. And I just listened to that with my headphones, like my little Discman, with like the 20-second, like if you can hit it,
Really
you know, it
cool.
wouldn't skip. Yeah, that was the stuff. That was a jam. But then obviously, you know, your punk rock stuff, and then I got into like Thrice and all those bands, and
Yeah.
Absolutely.
so.
How have you guys found that influencing what you do now as musicians?
we still, you know, we're always going back to our roots, and we
I think that
all
helps
have
us
very
keep.
similar music taste.
Yeah.
So You know,
I think at the end of the day, it helps us keep kind of grounded and be like, you know, what would those bands do like when they had, you know, when they did this, whether it's like with their set list or how they played songs or how they wrote songs or how they put out music. You know, I think like when Thrice was putting out music, they were like with like some sort of like I can't even remember what it was, but it was like a an invisible no, it was they were giving money to like a benefit, like something, you know, something cool like that.
Invisible
they were like
children,
invisible children or something like that, like some sort of cause, and that to us was like really cool. We're like, wow, you know, that's cool that they can do stuff like that, you know. So it just opened our eyes to like other things that we might have not have known about, you know. So I think we try to like we strive for that kind of like to like, you know, help kids out like with knowledge of
something
other for sure because I mean
this
it's
tour we're having kids bring canned goods, and at the end of the day we got like 4 barrels full of canned goods that we you know donate to people in need. So
that's a good feeling.
So it's cool. I mean, it's like 1 can per kid, but if there's, you know, however many kids, you know, a couple thousand kids bring
sold out. So there you go.
There it is.
I guess what's next for you guys? What are you looking forward to?
I want to go to the moon. No, I'm just kidding. We're just gonna keep touring.
Finish the record.
Yeah, finish the record.
Record's almost done.
And keep rocking.
And then we're on with Sleeping with Sirens for like another couple months, just touring around the world, and then
new legs are gonna get announced soon. So I think we already have
our own stuff
3 legs announced. So we do this tour in January. We release dates for another tour in the States, a full U.S., and then I think in March we go to the UK and Europe.
That'll be exciting.
And then obviously we have a couple more little, you know, tricks and surprises
there.
for sure. So we'll keep posted. Keep you guys posted.
We'll hope to hear about that. We hope to have you back. It's nice to have you.
Awesome. Always a pleasure here.
Yeah.
I like this room. This is my favorite room, the brightest room of all.
Here we have Pierce the Veil with the Rave TV.
Awesome.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.